Today's the day Chi comes back to Ubers after being locked down to Uber's UU gameplay. Today we are using choice specs Chi. And as you can see, my opponent got about half a switch into this Pokemon. Koraidon not a switch in, Eternate is not a switch in, Tinglu, that's half a switch in. Because it still takes like 40 from specs overheat, so we'll see. But you know, we got other Pokemon, other Giga threats like Source and Scale Shot Koraidon, you know, all reliable Power Herb Eternatus, and the new fresh out of the box Choice Scarf Ho-Oh, which honestly is a Giga threat in itself. Look at the Pokemon that eat revenge kills. Zacian, Koraidon, Calyrex. Arceus Ghost does nothing against this, neither does Eternatus, unless he has Meteor Beam, that is. But yeah. We just lead with Arceus Ground here, not gonna play around. Honestly, this team is pretty weak to that Calyrex, but I'm not too scared about it because I do have a Hatterene, so... So we're doing smart stuff. Oh, of course, dude. Anyways, we pivot back to Ho-Oh because we don't have any other play, and they wild charge, of course. They fucking blown us away with that. But it's fine. I ain't gonna grid. I guess I could grid. I don't think I died to +1 Swords Dance, so. And there it is. And there it is. Guys. We have about 60. No, never mind. I was about to chant in unison. Let's go. Okay, so the attack boost is gone. So this is a perma wall to this. Wait, why am I Terrafire, not Turbo Water? Oh, whatever. He does the same shit again. Okay, now this Pokemon is kind of a threat because now I have to scout whether it is Swords Dance, Dragon Dance, or anything of the sort. So I think that the most prudent play is to go to Eternatus and see what they want to do. If they have rocks here, I forfeit. Okay. How about we go for that Sludge Bomb? In case they go back to Tinglu, which is a real possibility. They stay in. Okay, we get a crit. Poison? Life is not that generous. But I guess we can just Meteor Beam here, and they're gonna be in Koraidon range now. Yeah. And we can just Flare Blitz this one. Something we could have done is go for Scale Shot, but if I miss and they get damage on this, I think I just lose to Calyrex. But honestly, this game looking pretty tough. Losing Ho-Oh that turn 1 was pretty nasty. I have to go to Hatterene though. Dragon Claw here? Well, catch this Nuzzle. Okay, and they do go to the Calyrex. I wonder if they want a Trick Room here, honestly. They could. They already Terra, so they cannot Terra this. And if I don't get the paralysis, pretty much cooked. Like one of my plays is going to Chi-Yu, obviously, and risk it all. And honestly, I think I win if I just go to Chi-Yu. Because I can just Terra. No, never mind. They still have Zacian. So I don't think I win. But I don't want to Terra the Hatterene. That would be so lame. I think I will save that. So I think I'm just going to hard Chi-Yu. Let's get paralyzed. Oh. Well, I didn't expect that. Well, flamethrower time. Oh. What? Oh, okay. Well, I'm not playing around this thing. I'm just going back. If they go to Hatter, like Wait, hold on. Am I reading this right? That it's 60, that it's 55? That's gotta be like physically defensive. Ain't no way it does that much. I'm going for it. Let's go. All right. First kill of the video. You saw it right here. And now that it is confirmed that this is Choice Scarfed, I can just go to Hatterene, and if they go for Flare Blitz, I'm pretty sure Helmet Damage plus Stealth Rock will take care of them. And then I think I just win with Koraidon plus this guy. So, and this guy too. So I think we can just go Hatterene here. Yeah. I'm gonna take a boatload of damage. And if they want to give me the holy read, you had no other play. Calm down. And if they want to give me the win here, that's fine. Because now they have to go Zacian and they have nothing to... Oh, they... What? Oh, all right. So regardless, I think we have it this in the back because they cannot... Like, they cannot kill both Arceus and Chi-Yu. And this just clings, so... Pretty good play. It was a very rough start on our part because we lost the whole turn 1. But I think they gave us a freebie by not going to Zacian on the skill shot. I think they got mighty greedy with that, but whatever. How many kills did we claim with Chi-Yu? Only the Tinglu, right? Nah, that's not enough. We gotta do more. Everybody, we got a second battle. This team looking mighty scary, not gonna lie. But you know what it looks like too? Food for this guy. Not this guy, unfortunately, because look at how many counters to this guy they have. Kyogre, Etern, Tinglu. It's like they knew we were about to record, so that's unfortunate for us. But I'm pretty sure we can get 1 or 2 kills with this guy if we get rid of the Kyogre, so I think that's gonna be our first priority. Anyways, Arceus ground lead, pretty free. Or Ho-Oh lead too, honestly. Ho-Oh could be an amazing lead too. If they've had Choice Scarf Kyogre, it could get a kill with Terra Blast. I mean, not Terra Blast, Terra Flying. So, decisions. Etern goes kind of nuts though. And I don't want... I think I'm just going to lead Etern, honestly. Am I lagging? Test. No, I'm not lagging. So it's the other guy. Well, why is it only... Oh, there we go. There we go. I was going to ask, why is it only showing my thing? Okay. Alright, so... They are probably... If they Flare Blitz here, I don't care. Okay, they're Scarfed. Perfect. They're probably gonna go Etern. Yep. And Arceus ground is the only play. God damn! That did a lot of fucking damage. I guess Dynamax Cannon is free for them now, right? So this is tough. At least I know they don't have Meteor Beam. If they don't have Meteor Beam, then I think I can just pivot to Ho-Oh. Eventually. Not right now, I think. I'd rather have Rocks though. I need them for Kyogre and Arceus, even though I know Kyogre is probably Boots, but I need them for Giratina. They would be useful for that too. So I know the thing that the Koraidon is Scarfed. So we gotta make a decision here. Do we sack Ho-Oh or like do we go Ho-Oh or do we go Chi-Yu? Actually, let me count how much Earthquake does to this thing, because if they are Life Orb, I bet they are max speed with no bulk. That shit does fucking nothing. Holy shit. We have to though. Yep. Free as fuck. I know what we're gonna do here now, though. So they're probably gonna Dynamax Cannon again. Wait, how much does Terra Flying Braver do? Oh, it doesn't do enough either. Shit. Alright. So we're gonna have to sack something regardless. And I think it's gonna have to be Chi-Yu. Unfortunately. My guy is gonna have to take an L. Because oh great, we live. That's actually pretty good for us because they get one more life or hit. Actually, I don't even need to sack this guy. I can go back to Ho. Really. Oof! Did they just... Were they about to sack Team Lu for no reason? Were they about to have the guts for that? Oh, that's unfortunate for you. What are we saying here, guys? Do we nuzzle this bitch? Because they might switch out into Kyogre or Etern or whatever. And getting the damage up. Or do we just Draining Kiss? Because if they go Etern, I'm about to draw Fit. Oh, they will. Oh, at least I know I'm faster, so I can just Pain Split. Yeah, give me that health back. And now I can just Draining Kiss. If they go back to Etern, that's fine. Because Ho is what? 83? Mm-hmm. They go back to Arceus Fairy. The thing is, if this has rocks, it's kind of Jove. Because Ho will get like he kills 2 with rocks up. Interesting. I think they either Judgment or go hard rocks. Oh, timer's going wrong. I have to go Etern. Yeah, okay. It's gonna sludge. Right, they go back to Team Lu. No poison. Go back to Hattery, no reason to predict here. And I'm just gonna Draining Kiss again. For some reason they think this is a good idea. But I think I can get rocks now. Actually not really. If they Poltergeist, I have no other switching though. I guess I'm gonna sack Chi-Yu to get the free switch in into Arceus and then go for it, then go to Etern. Yeah. And what, they Shadow Sneak now? I guess so. Yeah, we gotta sack this. But we can go Etern now and just Dynamax Cannon. If they Terra Steel, I think we have a clear game path with Koraidon now. Alright, they just sack. I still think Choice Scarf Ho can win. Because they go to this and they still cannot click rocks because Hatterene is alive. And I can just Draining Kiss. And honestly, I feel like I can just nuzzle this. Decisions. But the thing is, I think I just win. I think I gotta preserve this, and I gotta preserve Ho-Oh. Those two are like the main, like those are the keys to victory in my opinion. Because Etern has to bank on a speed tie. And Koraidon, I'm pretty sure that it cannot KO. If it's Scarfed, it cannot KO Ho-Oh with anything. And And if it's banded, then how outspeeds, right? So I think I can just Sacred Fire here for damage. Yeah, they are rocks. I knew it. God damn it. Alright. Whatever. It happens. We can sludge now, though. I honestly should have just Terrafire. Wait. I sense Akusta Berry coming. Yup! Oh, but they read that. They did the thing. And read it. Incredible. Okay, so they go to E-turn. Now the endgame's looking a bit more tricky because rocks are up, obviously. But I think after this I can just go to Ho-Oh. I'm at 100, so looking not too shabby. Their Fire Blast. And unfortunately I have to reveal Scarf here. And I'm just gonna Brave Bird. Okay, so they do go Koraidon. I can just go Hatterene. Hopefully they don't U-turn. Okay, they Flare Blitz. So now... Oof, this is tricky. Because they're not... I wish I was Flameshard here, honestly, because that won the game immediately. Because now they can just go Arceus Fairy. And... I think we lose. Because they trade this. Unless they give me that Kyogre and leave me Skill Shot on the Kyogre for free. Oh, they're this. Yeah. They got me. Although I think for them, it was safer to go Kyogre first. Rather than just Terra in there. Because if I decided to Scale Shot predicting Terra or something like that, it was just game over for them. But no, they got us. I think E-turn is a... I think that Life Orb E-turn is such a bad matchup for this team, but I think they got us on a few turns. I think Giratina plus E-turn was pretty tough. Because my Ho-Oh is not defensive, so they just outreach here, I think. Your Flare Blitz, yeah. So yeah, that's a good game. That was a pretty tough matchup. Like Chi-Yu couldn't do shit there. They had two Pokemon that completely destroyed my team. So not much to be done. All right. Wait. I recognize this team. There's just no way, bro. Just recreated. That's crazy. You know what's more crazy? Zekrom always gets them up because he has fucking Mold Breaker. But I ain't no fool. I know he's Ash. So I'm just gonna taunt this. If they Terra Fairy, they Terra Fairy. They give me that Terra. That's fine. There's just no way bro just recreated that team. This thing kinda nasty though. I think I outdid myself with that one. Yeah, I know this. Who do you think you were playing? The question is, what do they go into now? If they go Hard Station? Well, if they go Hard Station, they cannot KO me with anything, so it's fine. Oh, no. Oh, you cannot make this shit up, bro. Ah. This is the fucking worst move of all time, dude. And I don't have taunt on anything now, so I'm gonna have to go for the flinch. Or if they want to take the kill, that's fine, but that miss was fucking nasty, dude. What eps? Flinch? There is no justice in this world. There's just no justice here. I'm gonna flinch this though. Fuck it. Oh my god. Alright, I have to do it. Yup. And I know we're faster. Oh, we're not faster? What? Oh, that's right. I have that fucking EV spray that outspeeds Rayquaza. I think we're gonna have to win an SP tie with Eternatus now. That was my bad. I choked. No, not to flinch is nuts though. What's that? Was this? Calm Mind? I think so, right? Just gonna roar. Yep. And I'm gonna Ice Beam on that Kyogre. He is giving us every Pokemon. Every single one, dude. Okay. Oh, we live. That's amazing. Let's see. Let's see what we wanted. Let's see what happens here. No Koradon is fucking nasty here. We still have Terra, so I think we can beat them. With the combination of Eternatus and they Calm Mind again. Oh my god. Look at this big bitch. I have to go Pattering. No, actually I don't have to. I don't have to because if they go for Swords Dance here, okay, let's think about it. I think this is winnable still. We're in a tough spot, but this is Scale Shot, right? This is Scale Shot Taunt. No, this is Scarfed with dual Wing Beat. What am I saying? Oh, this is so winnable, dude. Yeah, okay. We Ice Beam. Then we can Judgment Spam. 30. Okay, perfect. I think the path to victory is very clear, and my dog is barking in the back. But I think the path to victory is clear, guys. We can do this. We can do this. Okay. So we go E-turn. We go E-turn and Sludge Bomb. Because if they go Koraidon and if they Terra Fairy, like Dynamax is not a move here. And if they get... Actually, and if they go to Meteor Beam, like Koraidon Meteor Beam, then they have an extra turn to win. So that's not happening. Okay. They're at 30. They go Koraidon. 50, no poison still. Okay, if they Oh, I think we needed to Dynamax there, actually. I was a coward. Didn't think that right. Didn't think that through. Actually, can they kill this? Nah, they... I have Terra Water on this thing. So if they... I think the only play here... Like if they U-turn into Kyogre... I sack Chi-Yu. No, I sack this or Chi... let's see. Because if they Flare Blades... If they Flare Blades this... Like the Hattery on the Switch... Oh, they don't have U-turn. So... I forgot about that because we are dual Wing Beat for Koraidon. I mean for Sticky Web. I think I have a sack. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. I think we win. We Healing Wish just in case they switch out. No, actually we don't. We Draining Kiss just in case. Actually, we leave rocks. We go E-turn. Fuck it. And finish the game with Chi-Yu. Because they know they leave a Draining Kiss. And they know the only move that wins them the game is a Dragon move. Oh! No, I think we lose. Wait, what? Did they give us the thing? Oh my god, what a game. We made it back after that horrendous first turn. Unfortunately, we never got to click Overheat, but it is what it is. I would have wanted to go for Overheat one of these days, but you know, we cannot always be happy and get what we want. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Okay, so a little bit of story time right now. After I ended the recording, supposedly, I decided to get one more battle because I wasn't really that satisfied with how we performed with Chi-Yu overall. So I loaded one more battle and I started the recording again and we loaded into stall. And I recorded that battle and everything, but the thing is, for some reason OBS didn't pick up my microphone. So here we are in the replay page. Because I really want to show you this battle. And I'm gonna be post narrating it. I can show you guys some footage of what I recorded like live, and it's a really good battle if I say so myself. So I really want to show you guys this one, and just so you don't think I'm lying or anything, here you see footage of what I supposedly recorded live, but the video is just silent. So, but yeah. So basically, I ran into this stall team, and luckily it's not the Tyranitar one. It's the Blissey one, the one that uses Claude and Blissey. And I think this is a good example of what to do and what not to do against stall, especially if you have like stall breakers or like wall breakers, if you can call it that. So yeah, I'm gonna try and be as brief as possible. So I'm gonna lead off with Chi-Yu here. They're gonna lead off with Gliscor. I Terra right away, just in case they are something like Espidef, Terra Water. And this still powers through like everything. So no point on not clicking Overheat. I miss on the Ho-Oh. That I don't think that mattered that much. They go straight for Brave Bird, and here I make the first misplay. I should have just gone for Ice Beam because I do have it. But I go for Stealth Rock like a Bozo, even though I know they have, like, the whole team has heavy duty boots, so there was no point in setting up rocks, and I have no knockoff user. So anyways, right here, I think we can start talking about what my actual game plan is. So I have Koraidon, I have a Terrafire Chi-Yu, which can OHKO and 2-hit KO their entire team. So my best game plan, the best way to bring down like the glue of their team, which is Blissey and Ho-Oh. After these two are gone, everything pretty much starts to like fall over. Clodsire can go too, but Blissey is the main Pokemon that I need gone, because then they have limited switchings to Eternatus and Chi-Yu. So even Ho is not really a switch-in if I can get them worn down enough. So I start doing that. I think I go for Overheat. I think I should have gone for Fire Blast, honestly, in case they recovered. But I didn't want to play too much with accuracy, although that probably didn't matter that much. So anyways, they go for Brave Bird, and I go into my own Ho-Oh, and I guess they scouted it just in case I was like Choice Band or something like that, because it would kill that Ho-Oh, I think. And they just go to Gliscor. So I go back to Hatterene. They go for Toxic, maybe predicting Koraidon, but Hatterene is pretty safe against Gliscor. I go back into Koraidon, expecting Protect. I set up the Sun one more time, and they set up Spikes because they are free for them. But I just want to get in Chi-Yu because, as I said before, I need to get it in as many times as possible and attack with it as many times as possible. So they go back into Ho-Oh. I click Overheat again. Getting Ho-Oh solo is pretty big because it's running out of chances to come in, basically. Then I go for a second Overheat, and it does 43 to Blissey at -2, which is crazy. But they go for Softball here. I go Koraidon, then go back to Chi-Yu, trying to catch either the Gliscor or the Dondoso. I catch the Dondoso, and I go for Fire Blast because... Let's go back. I go for Fire Blast because it OHKOs Dondoso 100% of the times under Sun when I'm Terrafire. So it was pretty safe, and Ho-Oh cannot switch into it because it gets fucking burned to ashes, dude. And so I go for Fire Blast, they go to Blissey, and I miss. This was their only chance they had to, like, it was pretty much the best scenario for them if I miss Fire Blast here, because now, like, I have to make a choice, like, whether I want to attack with this Chi-Yu or if I want to, like, switch out, and they would get momentum, basically. They would get a chance to probably heal up Ho-Oh and stuff. So that means was pretty bad, honestly. And my opponent in this battle, by the way, gets incredible, and I mean amazing amounts of luck. This was just the first one. But we're gonna see more of that later. But anyways, I go for Fire Blast and I miss, and I want to go for Fire Blast again because there's no reason not to. I need this to get worn down as quickly as possible, and they have no switching. So, but the bad part about it is that they get up rocks. So now my Chi-Yu is gonna be taking what, like 37.5% from Stealth Rock. So that's pretty bad. From a play that shouldn't have happened, right? Because the Blissey was to hit KO, but also I think it could be a misplay on my part, not going to Hatterene again just to scout for Stealth Rock. But honestly, I just wanted to make progress, so I just go for it, KO the Blissey, and that's pretty good for me. KOing the Blissey, as I said before, is pretty good because that's one special wall gone, so there's 2 left. So things, despite me getting like Stealth Rock and Spikes on my side of the field, things are looking okay, I think. They go for Clodsire. I just go for Meteor Beam. I don't want to play around this Ho-Oh too much. And I know they're going to either set up Toxic Spikes or go for something like Haze, and they ended up going for Haze. So the Ho-Oh back at full, I go for a Nozzle on the Clodsire on the switch to Ho-Oh, and I did that just so I get more free turns against that Ho-Oh with Chi-Yu and Koraidon potentially. So yeah, and I just go for Pain Split. That was kind of a risky play because they could have just Brave Birded and or Sacred Fire on the on Hatterene and probably gotten like the roll they needed, but I don't know. I'm actually not sure why they didn't do that. I think it worked out better for them. But I digress. I go back to E-turn. Then I go back into Koraidon. I think I was expecting the Clodsire again, but they stay in and get paralyzed. Maybe I exaggerate with the bad luck my opponent got now that I think about it. But yeah, I catch another Dondoso on the switch, and I Fire Blast because it gets O-code, and they sack the Clodsire, so that's 2 out of 3 special walls gone. The only one left is Ho-Oh, so I think we're looking nice right now. They go to Gliscor and spam Protect because that's what Gliscor does. And you might be thinking, I have 2 Fire Blast left. Yeah, 2 Fire Blasts left. And they obviously gonna go to Ho-Oh because it lives. It does 39, which is still a lot, all things considered. And they go to Skeledirge to waste the last one. And I think this is pretty important to explain because I did that just in case. So I basically did that to get 1 free turn for Eternatus because now if they want to attack with Skeledirge, they lose the Skeledirge pretty much if they want to attack Eternatus on the switch. And if they slack off, which they end up doing just that, I get 2 free turns in which I can Meteor Beam safely because they cannot all call me with anything, and basically they don't have any move that can kill me in 1 turn. Any moves that can kill me in 1 turn. So I Meteor Beam safely. They have to go to Ho-Oh. I Dynamax Cannon once. They recover. I Dynamax Cannon again. And they recover. And I Dynamax Cannon one more time. And they recover. So no paralysis that time. That's sort of like the bad luck I was talking about. But in hindsight, it was probably like not that big of a deal. But when you're playing, it feels like, I don't know, you got crit 3 times. I don't know. So they go Dondoso now. I go to Hatterene. I don't think I can. I couldn't go to Chi-Yu safely, but they just decide to rest, and I go for Pain Split just to get it back to high health. And now I can just sack Ho because it's the most expendable Pokemon on my team. Their last three Pokemon, they are physically defensive invested. The Ho too. So that Ho was not gonna do anything, and I just wanted Chi-Yu to come in for free. So now I can just click Overheat and get a kill. They decide to give me the Ho finally, and now I think my opponent did that because they didn't expect me to have Healing Wish on the Hatterene, but I did. So well, I'm getting ahead of myself. Well, you saw the video, honestly. But anyways, I just go to Koraidon, set up the Sun one last time, and they just knock me out. Then I go to Hatterene just to get that Healing Wish off safely. That was pretty much what I was trying to do with Koraidon there. I didn't really need the Sun anymore, but I just wanted the Healing Wish off. And I go back to Chi-Yu, and I can just click a Flamethrower. If they go to Dondoso, it gets to hit KO'd, and if they stay in with this, it gets O-code. So, yeah. Anyways, they give me the Gliscor, and the last Pokemon is Dondoso. They have to Sleep Talk, something like Waterfall, Body Press, or something like that to KO me. But they Sleep Talk Avalanche, and we just do hit KO with Flamethrower. So, anyways, that was the battle. This guy was pretty high on the ladder too, so I was very, very proud of beating them with my boy Chi-Yu. So that's basically it. I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't get to show you guys the live reaction to this because it's honestly like one of those lock-in moments where we have to go all in or we're gonna fail tremendously. But yeah, I basically wanted to show you guys what you do against these type of teams too. If you have one win con that looks good, you have to identify which Pokemon glue those stall teams together. Like in this case, it was the Blissey and the Ho-Oh, and to some extent the Clodsire. So we kept attacking with our win condition until we broke down the team, and the rest of the battle played itself. So, and something that you shouldn't do is what I did with Blissey, I think. Sometimes you just have to play it safely and play more patient than that, just so rocks and stuff like that doesn't get set up on you. So I think that's the takeaway from all of this. And yeah, I'm very happy with how this turned out. Honestly, it was a pretty fun to record Chi-Yu. After 2 hours and whatnot of recording, it finally got the respect it deserved. Finally. My boy did his best here. He did so well in this battle. And yeah, so I recorded pretty much for like 2 hours. I'm probably gonna cut off some battles that weren't honestly like that good. I think one guy had a Morpeko, and another one was a rain team, like an OU rain team, not even Kyogre, just Pelipper. So I think I'm gonna cut those off, and that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for watching. If you made it all the way here, I know it's a long video, but I think this is worth it. I think this showcase is worth it. If you guys made it all the way here, let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, share with people who might enjoy it as well. Thank you guys for watching once again, and see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.